Nephew in Ireland, it took nearly 2 months. Now, if you're a parent with a small child, that's a very long time to be worried about a heart condition. I also had another son who needed to see an internist and have some testing done. From start to finish, it took about 5 weeks. I have a relative in Ireland. They also needed to see the same type of specialist. It took nearly 5 months. And the only reason it was done so quickly is they got a cancelled appointment and it moved it 2 months earlier. And the list goes on, because there's going to be an inevitable waiting list when you have so many patients, but not enough doctors, nurses, and medical facilities. Okay. So let me ask you, does this sound like a good plan?
No.
Even if it's cheaper?
No.
Even if it's free?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Now, many of you are concerned about reduced benefits. And we've seen so many of our elderly at these town halls concerned about reduced benefits or delays in receiving their health care. And I believe they have every reason to be concerned. I know of 2 people in Europe who needed hip replacements. Now, hip replacements are very common surgeries as you get older. In the first case, about 10 years ago, he was told he'd wait 2 years to get that surgery. And the other case, my sister-in-law, about a year ago, she was told she'd wait nearly 2 years just to see the specialist.
Wow.
But luckily for her, she knew somebody who worked their magic and got that appointment in a few weeks. I don't know about you. Are you lucky enough to know somebody who'd work that kind of magic?
No.
I don't think so. Now, people may say, oh, that's not going to happen here. No way. But we already have a form of government-run health care. The VAs use it. Our veterans. How many of you here are veterans or know of veterans?
Amen. Yeah.
And the VA system characterized many times by long lines, aging facilities, and poor funding. I recently read an article where over 10,000 veterans had been exposed to the AIDS virus, and nearly 100 of them had botched radiation treatments. Now, if our government cannot take care of our veterans who've put their lives on the line for the safety and security of this country, how well do you think they're going to take care of the rest of us?
Amen.
Raise your hand if you think the government can do a better job. I don't really see that many hands. You know, Ronald Reagan said it best. Governments do not solve problems, they only rearrange them or subsidize them.
Yep.
If you're happy with what you currently have, you may have to work very hard to keep it. You need to put pressure on your congressmen, your senators, email them, write to them, let them know your thoughts and words. We seem to be making some inroads on this healthcare reform bill, but you don't know what's going to happen down the road. We need to keep the pressure on. And remember, our elected officials work for us, but will pay the ultimate price. They will be voted out of office if they don't start listening to us. How many of you here feel you're part of a mob? How many of you here feel you are evil mongers? How many of you believe you are un-American? No, no, and no. We are patriot Americans exercising our right to free speech. We the people of the United States. We will stand united and we will make a difference.
Yeah.